actually went to college with him. I played basketball with him. And I learned a long time ago that life is all about relationships. Establishing those relationships, nurturing those relationships, and maintaining those relationships. So if you don't remember anything in life, remember that you don't want to burn bridges. You never know where you may see that person later. That person may be the person behind the actual gavel who's judging. That person may be the person pulling you over as a police officer. That person may be the actual school teacher that you need. That person may be the business owner that's going to give you a job. So life is about relationships, and I have a wonderful relationship with this gentleman. I've been blessed to know this gentleman for a long time. So I'm going to bring to the floor Mr. Patrick Mohammed.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Oh, now he did have a principal. You got to do better than that. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm going to move it just a little closer because I want to be close to you. All right? And let's give our brother a round of applause. And on behalf of everyone here, we do pray that your son ordeal that he's dealing with, God will spare him and he will make it back home safe. So I just want to, again, thank Gary and Destiny for Change for allowing me to be here with you guys. And I just want to share a few words to inspire. Because everything that I do in my life, I hope that it's to inspire someone to be better than you were yesterday and better than you were this morning. So I did take a few notes, and I'll go from there. How many of us, and I'm talking to the children, how many of us are 5 years old? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. If you're older than 21, put your hand up. All right. Okay, so what I'm entitling the topic, and listen to me, and all I ask you to do is listen. I won't be long, but I'll make sure I give you something that's going to be strong enough to maintain you while I'm gone. All right? So the topic that I want you to remember is beat the odds. Say beat the odds.
Beat the odds.
Say beat the odds.
Beat the odds.
Okay? Now, when I say beat the odds, I want you to think about fitting the description you make for yourself. Why do I say that? I'm originally from East St. Louis, Illinois. East St. Louis is the murder capital of North America by ratio, according to the FBI. And to survive East St. Louis, I had to learn how to beat the odds. Now, everyone in this room right now, if you're an African-American male, an African-American female, if you are lower than the socioeconomic of middle class, every city in America at 9 a.m., 1 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., you fit the description. What description? You fit the description of something that's going on in the media, something that's happening in the news. And as a 41-year-old black man in America, I fit the description of the news. 5'9" African-American man goes into the liquor store, comes out of the liquor store. I fit that description. But I had to learn how to beat the odds and write my own description and how I want you to remember me. So listen, I want all the young people under than 21 to repeat after me, because you know you still kind of hype, you got a little rhythm. Everybody older than 21, they might mess up what we're about to do. Okay? So everybody under 21, I want you to repeat after me. You ready? Sit up straight. 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 Okay, listen. Repeat after me. Life is just a minute.
Life is just a minute.
Only 60 seconds in it.
Only 60 seconds in it.
Forced upon you. Can't refuse it. Didn't seek it. Didn't choose it. But it's up to you to use it. Give an account if you abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. Now this is by Dr. Benjamin. Let's talk about that for a second. Life is just a minute. 60 seconds. What you can't refuse it. Didn't seek it. Didn't choose it. What are you talking about, Patrick? 60 seconds. Every day in your life, there will be 60 seconds of decisions that you have to make. And in those decisions, you can extend your life and you can end your life. Am I just talking or am I living this? 1993, the summer of 1993, graduated from high school. I made, I'm not 18 yet, but I, survived East St. Louis, didn't get shot, don't have a mug shot, ain't been arrested. I'm with my close friend. He's riding around in 93 now with a gold Grand Cherokee, right? With that crushed velvet interior. He has some gold Daytons. Okay, that's the spinning reel. Some gold Daytons with the crushed velvet interior, right? With the 18-inch kickers in the back. And he was bumping a pocket full of stones. Everybody over 21. Rolling a pocket full of stones. I mean, he getting it. See, roll up, Pat, man, hop in the car with me. He's my man. We've been knowing each other. We shot him. Hop in the car. I say, man, just making a ride. Hop in the car. Now, this time, I know I'm going to Kentucky State University. I've already made my visits. It's a couple weeks before I'm going to college. I hop in the car, got turned up on this dude. I mean, he beating. I'm just like, woo, feeling good. But inside, something said, get out the car, Pat. And I fought it for a minute, but my spirit was like, get out the car, Pat. So I leaned over to my shawty, my roadie, my homie. I said, look, man, let me out, man. I'm going to walk on back to the house. Because he's my friend. Listen to the word I'm saying. Because he's my friend. He said, man, no problem. I get out the car, man. I walk back down, to the house, going in the house. My friend keeps going. He didn't say, man, you lame. Man, what's up with you? None of that. He let me out. Why? Because he knew what he was doing. I just didn't know. I go on to school. I'm at school for 2 weeks. I called my mom. How's it been going? Did you hear about your friend? What, Mom? A couple weeks ago, he was driving to St. Louis. He got arrested. He sold 4 fake kilos to the feds. Now, when I say fake kilos, I mean like fake drugs. Kilo is a lot of drugs. He sold it to the feds. Now he sold it to a crack addict. He sold it to the feds. Somebody set him up. He did 16 years in jail. Listen to me. How long ago he said? About 15 years ago? He did 16 years in jail. Guess when he got arrested? The same day I was in the car. So my life, my wife, my children, I couldn't even talk about that. 60 seconds I made a decision. So I want y'all to think about that. Now in those 60 seconds, I grew up tough. I grew up in the hood. But all my life I had to use those 60 seconds. So I've been pulled over. I made a little money, so I went and got me that big body Benz. I had that 500 SEL with the tinted windows. I'm rolling. I'm feeling good. I graduated from college, riding in Atlanta. Woo, 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 woo. Blue lights. Right? License and registration. Now I just bought it out. I got the temporary tag. 60 seconds. I could have been like, man, what you stopping me for? I got 4 college degrees. Huh? I make $100,000 a year. But you stop me? I could have went that way with him. But what happens? I'm challenging his what? Authority. And at that moment, I'm telling you all, it's not the time to challenge the authority. 60 seconds. Life is just a minute. Only 60 seconds. Y'all all right? So beating the odds. Why do I want to talk about beating? I hear you snickling in the back. I'm a printer. I don't miss nothing, right? I hear you snickling how you come here and help me.